It was only a matter of days ago where Arsenal lifted the Premier League, and oh my god, that feeling! I was out on the streets after the title win. Like, I absolutely loved everything, and the conversations have already started happening. Can Arsenal now go on and become like a new dominant force in the Premier League? Now, it may be a bit premature, especially whilst the season actually hasn't finished for us just yet. We've got a whole Champions League final to play this weekend, but the conversations have begun to happen because I think people are now beginning to look at what the rest of the Premier League is looking like and seeing, well, Arsenal can maybe run away with it here for the next few years. And I've chimed in on this conversation last week on the channel, so you can check that out. But again, I want to kind of hit home the point that, this could be the beginning of a whole run, a new dynasty, something for Arsenal to just hit the ground running like they have now and go. Arsenal have been very close to this Premier League title win for a matter of years now. So it doesn't surprise me that now they've got it done. People are now saying, now they know how to win. Now they know how to get it done. Can they go on and do this for the next, 3 to 5 years at least, while these other competitors are getting used to new management, are getting used to rebuilding and bringing in new players and letting them bed in and settle just like the Arsenal boys have. So there's a couple of things to kind of look at to why Arsenal can go on and dominate. I think one of them is just the overall change of identity. Arsenal under Arsene Wenger was very much beautiful football, tiki-taka-esque and, pass and move. And that did bring success, but for a long period, especially in the early Emirates era, it brought absolutely nothing. Arsenal traditionally, up until the last, 5 years or so, they were always the team with the soft underbelly, as they say. You could always get at Arsenal. Arsenal, they're soft. But now this is a more aggressive team. This is a more physical team. We are more effective offensively. I won't say we're better offensively because I still think we're not playing the best football, especially in the attacking third. But I think we are definitely more effective. And with that, we have 100% become better defensively. Like, we have been so good defensively for years now. And to see that, wins, championships are built on defense, like, it pays off. I saw the post-match interview that Gabriel and Saliba had, and they just absolutely are in love with themselves and the job that they're doing for Arsenal, and they should be very proud of it because it's amazing. Arsenal have found a way to use the other elements in the game, set piece FC, as they say, like corners. We've seen high-profile free kicks being scored. Like, they are kind of reshaping what it was to do it the Arsenal way, and they're finding a more effective way to do it. Is it to everyone's taste? Definitely not. But does it bring championships? Does it bring glory? Does it bring success? Does it bring happiness? 100% proven at this point now. The mentality of the boys and the mentality being drummed into the boys is so much stronger than maybe it was under previous regimes. So we've developed our game and we've become like a modern monster, that a lot of teams don't like. They don't like playing Arsenal. And it's not because we're going to kind of outplay you, but it's now we're going to bully you. You can't bully us. We are a nasty team. We're a bit of a nasty team, when it comes up playing against us. So I think these are certain things that have reshaped the way we play our game, as well as personnel that we've brought in. I made a video maybe 3 years ago now, how Declan Rice is the Patrick Vieira replacement that we've had to wait, 20 years for? 20 years after losing Patrick Vieira. We've tried a lot of other guys in there, don't get me wrong, but that's actually done it to a successful level and won doing it. Declan Rice is the Patrick Vieira replacement we have waited for 20 years, which is abysmal. Like, it's abysmal that it took 20 years for us to get here, but my God, like, it's amazing that we're here. The leadership, the consistency, how he's never injured. You can just always rely on him. He covers the entire pitch, big game mentality, the it's not done. It's now become something that, it could have looked like aura farming, but now that Arsenal's done it, he was proven to say it. It's not done when we had lost 2-1 to Man City. It was an absolute snip of a signing. At 105 million, Arsenal cheated West Ham. That guy is a 200 million player. He is a whole engine of this club. He's become a heartbeat of our midfield. Like he is phenomenal. And he's going to sit alongside names now like a Vieira, a Rodri, a Yaya Toure for these kind of engines in the middle of teams that drive them on to success, you know. And along with the likes of a Declan, we've got the younger core of players. We've got the Mileses and the Max coming through and stuff like that. Of course, we've got the guys now that are at the kind of best age that they're arriving at. They're not at their final form yet, which is brilliant. But the likes of a Saka, Saliba, Odegaard, you know, these guys are here ready to kind of take on the mantle, go to the next level. They've all still got, you know, another 2 to 3 years to play with each other and become better at playing with each other. So it's one of them ones where the side is only going to evolve and get better as these guys, you know, kind of leave that early 20s and become mid 20-year-olds and later on in their 20s where, you know, they should be at the peak of their powers. And of course, leading all of these guys is the manager that's done a fantastic job. You know, fans wanted him sacked. I questioned, you know, if he didn't do it this season, should we just look at somebody else from the fact of, you know, he's done maybe his bit. Maybe his bit in the story is to just get us back to being a competing club. Maybe his bit wasn't to get us over the line, but Arteta's proven he can also get us over the line. And I'm ecstatic for Arteta. I think it's just fantastic to see one of our own, someone that played for the club, has now gone on and won the Premier League for us. And I can't bear to think of Arteta, you know, going to manage City or someone like that. So he's definitely our guy, you know, from those 8th place finishes to now consistently challenging. It's been brilliant. He's fixed the mentality. He's given us our club back. Honestly, like it's crazy to think that, you know, we were just ready to settle. We were settling at a time. You know, I won't say we were ready to settle, but we were settling at a time. We had been told 4th place was a trophy sort of thing. And it's funny, now you see the Premier League more and more and more. I definitely do understand that sentiment from Wenger that 4th place was like, you know, a trophy. However, we deserve more. We 100% deserve more, and Arteta has brought us the more. Like I mentioned before, the Premier League landscape is also changing. Guardiola leaving City is going to be something. Maresca coming in is a good manager, like proven. He's a good manager, I think. Done dirty at Chelsea, but that's Chelsea doing that to everybody. I think Maresca may take some time to get things together and get his players together and, you know, do things his way and not the Pep way, because even Arteta can tell him doing things the Pep way won't just work for you. So Man City aren't going to have it easy next season. Liverpool 100% are rebuilding. They've had a lot of kind of failed signings. They're going to lose Salah next season, which is the best part of losing 20 to 30 goals every season. So yeah, that's going to be something they're going to have to deal with. Chelsea, immense instability in that club. Xabi Alonso's going in there. I like Xabi Alonso. Wish he'd never go to Chelsea, but I like him. And it's unfortunate that Chelsea, just the way they run their club, I don't know how sustainable this is going to be. They're going to only have one game a season. So they one game a week, sorry. So they're going to be competing in the Premier League because, you know, they don't have a lot else on their plate. And that's the same with Tottenham. We could all laugh about Tottenham just about escaping relegation, but with De Zerbi at the helm, they're going to only have one game a week next season. And that's going to make them, you know, somewhat challenge for top 4, challenge for the Premier League even. So we have to watch this space. But Arsenal are primed. Arsenal are ready right now, you know. So it's one of these things where Arsenal just have to, you know, keep the ball rolling and keep going. I think this is it. I honestly think we should, you know, grab the ball by the horns and go on and just win these trophies for the next 3, 4, 5 years, whilst our competitors are rebuilding and looking to kind of find themselves again. I think it's our time to just kick on. I really, really do. And it's going to be interesting. You know, we're going to do some transfer news today because there's some stuff out there already. But I think it's just take the opportunity, 2 hands, go. Like, go. Smell blood for the next 3, 4 years and get the job done. Let's run it up with these trophies. 100%, because they will come back. Our cycle will finish and other clubs will come back into the fray. That's how football works. Right now, this is our cycle. Run it up and get those trophies. We can start with the Champions League. We can start with the Champions League this Saturday. Like, honestly, you guys let me know down below in the comments. Do you think Arsenal can beat PSG and win the Champions League on Saturday? That would be immense. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get notified every single time I drop a new video. My name is Mekz. This is the Cannon Club. Come on, you Gunners.